back to Cities Skylines. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we got some good stuff going on here. Got a good bunch of budget. Population's up and down and whatnot, but I think we've got a little bit of residential demand here. It's low demand, but I think this is going to be a time for a little bit of a push here. I want to do some stuff with Westin Hills. For one thing, this area here, let's expand it all the way out there. And I noticed something else recently. There was a fire over here, and I went to look, and Westin Hills does not have a fire station. So, let us fix that. Yeah, okay, that takes care of that issue. Now, let's see, these are just plain 2-lane roads, okay. Let's, first of all, we'll select 2-lane the tree-laned roads, and, yeah, that's the upgrade thing. So we'll just upgrade these existing ones. Do a little something for the land value there. And then I'm going to stretch these all out just a little bit. Like so. And then we will continue the high density residential through here. And they're sucking that right up. Great. Now, let's go for the 2-lane tree line, 4-lane. Just drag that out here. And I'm going to start expanding Westin Hills a bit. Laying down some of the infrastructure for a major expansion here. Try not to fill it in too fast, but there are some things that we need, and this is a good way to do it, I think. Okay, now some water lines. Okay, power I don't think we'll have to worry too much about. In the education department, the city's first university, right here. Yeah, that one went over big. That waved over the whole freaking city. First university. All right, great. Let's get some residential in here. We'll start with some low density here and here. And yeah, along here too. That'll get some stuff going on there. Get the power grid walked across to the university. Yeah, that's a big one right there. Because education was kind of not super great everywhere. There's the elementary school level stuff. Here's high school access. You can see we need more high schools. And university, yeah. Okay, so speaking of high schools, wait a minute, of schools in general, elementary school coverage. Let's drop one more down here to cover this area. high school coverage. We need some of that down here too, I think. All right, that will take care of that. We'll have a lot less complaints about uneducated workers this way. And zoning, well, that's going to be easy. I'm going to take the Westin Hills thing and I'm going to just kind of expand them out. Let's get a smaller brush. Let's do things right. There. That's going to be better. That's taken care of some demand. And we've got the city growing. How is the power holding out? It's getting in the red zone, so let's drop another one of these down here. No, wait a minute. The solar power plant produces 112 to 160 megawatts of power. Very little noise pollution, no actual pollution. Costs $100 grand, and I can just nicely afford it. So, where to put it? And it's not going to fit in any of these standardized little neighborhood places. No, of course not. But, let's see. I can make a place for it. Oh, wait a minute. Stick it in there? No, of course not. How about, oh, it might go in here if I really wanted it to. Oh, wait a minute. Not enough water. Oh. There's a derp. Alright, you're taken care of. You got your water, so shut it up. Got to do something about power soon, though, so. Well, let's see. Doesn't have to be in Westin Hills. It would do very nicely right there. Boom. Solar power plant. And our power situation is now way up in the green. Great. Excellent. And oh, hey, this is empty. All right. Achievement get. No landfills. We'll just zone that into, no, not residential. Oh, good grief, you don't want to move in there. Ugh. Yeah, that's better. We're going to have a lot better educated students. We've got a whole lot more power. Our rich neighborhood is expanding. And let's see. It looks to me like I've just nicely got enough to do one other thing I've been wanting to do for a while. Westin Hills gets their own subway station. Okay, and then let's get some tunnels, get some tubes here, and let's have one that goes over there to the shopping district, and we'll have this one come over here to the office district, and let's get a couple of new lines going. I don't want to complete it. I want to add another stop. All right, fine. And we'll just create a new line. Goes over here. And we'll bring it back. All right, everybody's happy about that. And I think maybe the next subway, the next two subways have one down here in Nightmare Alley and have one up here in Throne City, so that the Nightmarians can get to work. Yeah, I think that's going to be the ticket. This is going to be good, I think. Oh boy. Well, you don't deserve to live in Westin Hills if you're too stupid to call an ambulance when there's somebody laying there dead. Jeez. Can you imagine that? That's what I've been doing. When I see these skull and crossbones, oh well, I'm not going to do it on my parks. But when it's over a business or a residence, because somebody's too dumb to call an ambulance, no. There. People dying all over the place, and they don't even have permission. Imagine that. Okay, yeah. I think things are looking a lot better here. Let's see. How is overall coverage for electricity is good. Water is good. Trash, we're doing a load better than we were. Education, doing better. Doesn't much count over here because it's all industrial and then commercial. And this half is office. This is mostly office. There's no education coverage for these folks here. Well, let's see. That's a one-way here. This is a two-way. Suppose I took a two-lane road here and hooked it into that. And then fix my zoning. Now, what does that do for the education coverage over here? Not a heck of a lot. In spite of the fact that we've got a school here. Well, suppose I moved it. Yeah, I think that's what I need to do. Okay. That's an elementary school. Let's see what happens if I move this thing. Elementary school, relocate. All right. It's not going to do much good in here. And I don't see much way for it to affect these folks up here. Unless I put it there. But then it only affects this. So maybe I need to have it in a more useful location, like here. Oh, quit your complaining. And maybe I'll move the high school too. Okay, I think that's going to work out a whole lot better. Now look at the education coverage. A lot more folks getting covered. And for some people to not get an education, well, we still need ditch diggers and broom pushers over there in Throne City, so that works for me. All right. Let's ease in a little bit more population. Let's make it high density around the university. Let's see. Fill that gap. Yeah, I think this is working out good. Up over 20,000 population. We're going to be at this next milestone, capital city, 24,000, fairly soonish, I think. Yeah. All right, let's see here. Things are going pretty smoothly along here. What are you complaining about? Not enough workers. Oh, well. we'll figure something out. May have to put in. Well, let's see. What's the education coverage over this way? What if I expand this area out here a little closer to the freeway? This is that kind of road. All right. Yeah. Not a whole lot of residential demand right now, so I'm actually going to wait before I zone any more of it. Westin Hills is doing pretty good, but I think I'll start zoning this area in, and I'm not going to do anything about adding additional education coverage down these streets right here. And that ought to satisfy the not enough worker problem that they've got up here in Throne City. Because a lot of the low-level, entry-level jobs, especially in the Tier 1 businesses, needs uneducated workers and whatnot. And that's what they're complaining about. I'm educating everybody, and all of a sudden nobody wants to work over there. Can you blame them? The place is nasty. But, there we go. Okay. Meanwhile, Nightmare Alley is about to get its first subway. And I think that right here is going to be excellent for that. And at the same time, I'm going to pop one over here in Throne City. Alright, so we'll hook this to here. And let's also hook this over here to there. All right. Let's try hooking it from there over to there. All right, that'll work. All right, and we take a line here. Stop in Throne City. Stop over here. Let's add a stop over there. Add a stop there. And then come back to here. Come back to there. And head back there and complete it. That's going to be pretty good, I think. Maybe. We'll see. Now, can I go ahead and create a new line? Yes. And this one will be an express that goes up to there and back. And another new line that will be an express to here and back. Yeah, and you look over here, you see we've got 1,413 people riding the subway per week, and that is only going to increase. Yeah, that's going to help a lot. We're going to have a lot going on the subways. They're going to move a lot of people without using the roads. Everybody that uses a subway or a bus or a skyway, and oh, speaking of skyways, everybody that uses all these other ways of getting around is not using where is it? Unique buildings, no. Ah, here we are, pathways. Pavement path, here we go. Take it from here. Down to there. Oh, you. That is not what I wanted. I want to come from here, over to here, and then go down and hook up to there, like that. That gives Westin Hills footpath access into this area. And yeah, I should probably run another skyway along this area someplace. Oh, Capital City. All right. Gives us access to harbor and cargo harbor. All right. And how close we're well on the way to Colossal City. That with a nuclear power plant. Oh, yeah, that is very, very cool. All right, I'm going to give some thought about how exactly to examine my spot. I think maybe I'm going to bring the Skyway. How about this? Hook onto it there. And oh, wait a minute. What's here? What do you mean, space oddity occupied? I'll bulldoze you if I have to. All right, let's try hooking on to that. Bring it down here. And then bring it up. Oh, I didn't actually mean to zoom out. Bring it across the road. And then take it down here. Far enough so that when it goes left and right, it will go behind the, let's bring it to there. Stop for a second. Now take it from, there. Now let's take this one from here. No. Take it up one. Pick it up here. Take it across the road. Bring it over this way. Hook it onto this. Okay, now bring this along here. That's good enough for now. And now here, from ground level up onto there. From ground level up onto there. That way we've got some foot access over to the university. And some access along here. And then the rest of this we'll just bring it across through here. to here, and then over here, bring it down to street level, and then add more on-ramps occasionally, like here. And there, like that. Let's throw another one like here. And up there. Yeah. Okay, there's not room to put another one there. Not without stepping on stuff, and I've already stepped on too many tiles over here. Like here it's too wide where it shouldn't be, and so on, but I'm going to leave it because it's working, and I can afford to lose a few tiles here and there. Not that big, hairy of a deal, but now we've got a lot more action going on here, a lot more pedestrian action. There's, heck, look here, they're using it, and if they're using this, they're not using the road. That's the whole plan. If they're using that, or the subway, or the bus, they're not using the road. Speaking of the subway, up to $1,745 a week on the subway routes. This is great. That's 1,745 trips per week that are not using the streets. And that is going to keep traffic down. How is traffic? Surprisingly, a lot better than it could have been. I mean, it's kind of choky, nasty up here, but that's going to happen. There's not much you can do about that because we still got stuff coming in from out of town. And yeah, it's busy here. And at some point, I need to work out a way to improve the traffic around here. But for the meantime, I'm at least preventing the traffic from getting super nasty elsewhere. All right, I know I'm running late or over or something here, but we've made some good progress. Westin Hills is nicely expanding. Population is up over 24,000, and I've got 300 grand in the bank. Not bad. Future expansion and development coming soon to a Springwood near you. Thanks for watching. Take it easy.